This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
We got a little bit of a recap here we need to read from Brian Alvarez. He would write around this same time. Triple H is the most least liked person in the company right now. It's a weird phrase. People were very upset that he didn't make a stand to put over Flair last week in what is very likely Flair's final match in Greensboro, North Carolina. This has been building up for a long time. He's always had heat, but it really picked up over the summer when he pretty much squashed Booker T at SummerSlam, and Booker left the company for TNA shortly thereafter. Booker, as part of renegotiations, has been allowed to sit in on the booking meetings, hoping, I guess, to assure that nobody buried him and that he would be taken care of in his feud with Hunter. Well, he wasn't taken care of. The biggest reason he ultimately quit was the 60-day suspension, but after the Hunter thing, we're told there was a good chance he was leaving anyway. Plus, everyone in the WWE believes that's why he left. People really like him, so they were very upset about how all that went down. Hunter also buried Jericho before Jericho even arrived, saying that the company had had some rough shakes, but they were going to be okay because their savior was coming back. The feeling was that he was especially vindictive because Stephanie was a big proponent of bringing Jericho back. Hunter wasn't even sly about it. He was outright burying him to anyone who would listen, and people said he came off as pretty petty. What do you make of Alvarez's report here?
Oh, there's a lot to process there, Conrad. You know, just another log in the fire of people not liking Triple H. And look, he's a human being. I'm sure he made some of those statements that he wishes today he could retract, unless he's going to stand on his macho man perch and say, no, I meant every word I said. I stand behind my convictions, all the stuff you could normally hear. But you know, he was very outspoken. But he wasn't the only one outspoken, but his voice seemed to cut through the clutter more than a lot of people. So, you know, the Booker T thing was, losing a talent like Booker was not good. He's a quality guy. He can make everybody he work with better. He's colorful, exciting, charismatic, and he can wrestle. The Jericho thing was, I believe, simply the fact that Jericho had a load of charisma naturally that Hunter may not have had at that point in time, and the fact that Jericho was under 6 feet tall. It's petty bullshit. You can look at it any way you want to look at it. You know, here's this. He probably said that. He probably meant this, though. No, he probably meant what he said.
Right.
And, you know, you'd think a guy was confident in his work ability, Conrad, that he would want great talents surrounding him because they have the ability to make him, Hunter, or anybody else look better. So, you know, I don't know. It's just people's age, their maturity, where their professional lot in life, all those things come into play. And sometimes it brings out the blemishes in somebody's personality. And at that point in time, if all these things that Brian Alvarez is reporting, and I got no reason to think Brian's bullshitting.
Right.
Just probably was indicative of Hunter's attitude at that point in time and maturity and how you handle being a top guy. He's obviously better at that now than he was then because he's managing a lot of top guys and doing a good job. So I don't know, man. It was regrettable, especially when you talk about two guys like Booker T and Jericho, who really, you make yourself look bad by inferring that they don't belong for whatever reason.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.